I was 7 and my sister was 5, and we had this great idea to make a lemonade stand. And you know when you're little and you get really into an idea? So we spent hours making signs and setting up the table outside our yard, while our mom made the freshly squeezed lemonade that we planned to offer. We sat for hours waiting eagerly for customers to come buy lemonade, but no one came. A few hours passed, and our only 2 customers ended up being our next door neighbor and Dad when he got back from work. That made us realize that it was going to be impossible to successfully sell any lemonade living at the very end of a dead road in our neighborhood. That night at dinner, my dad saw how discouraged we were, so he started giving us that pep talk, that you can never give up and reward comes from hard work and to those who wait. But we just said, Dad, we want to make money. An entrepreneur himself, he told us he respected our passion. So after dinner that night, Emma and I got together and started to plan what our next business venture would be. We figured this time we'd have to come up with something that people really needed, and something that was easily accessible to us. We also realized that we'd have to resort to going door to door and actually selling these items. So after thinking long and hard, we came up with selling snacks and drinks. Snacks would be easy because we had so many in our pantry, and we had plenty of leftover lemonade. We also had milk, juice, and all those adult drinks Mom and Dad left in the fridge after dinner. So the next morning, we loaded up our red wagon with goldfish, Cheerios, Oreos, Cheez-Its, milk, juice, and the wine and the beer, and we began making our way to the neighbors' houses. We even offered a special deal, 1 whole handful of snacks and a little plastic cup of whatever drink they wanted for $5. We did really well that day for a 7 and 5-year-old. The neighbors couldn't resist us, especially since we showed up at their door and wouldn't really leave until they said yes. But still, that wasn't enough for us. At the time, my sister loved flowers. It was almost an obsession, so she decided that we would expand our business and sell them as well. I asked her where we get these flowers, though, but she had an idea, so she grabbed her red wagon and headed off while I waited. A little while later, she came back with a ton of cut roses and a few shrubs. I asked her where she got them, and she just said, Mr. Rosenberg's yard and Mrs. Addis's bushes. And so we went on with our way and began selling our new plants to the neighbors. But word got out that people's bushes and plants began to become missing, and there was a lot of speculation of a plant thief in the neighborhood. But before we knew it, people put 2 and 2 together, and my sister and I were officially labeled the plant thieves. After my dad found out, he made us give all the money we'd earned back to the neighbors, and he also apologized to my mom for accusing her of drinking all the wine bottles from the previous nights. After that, my sister and I went back to selling lemonade, but this time we moved to the top of the street.